Yo, what's up guys? So in today's video I'll show you my updated free tweaking utility. So this tool increases your FPS, decreases your latency and input delay. It also has other benefits like cleaning your temporary files and other useless apps off your PC which just take up storage. But before we start the tutorial, I want to tell you guys about my premium and standard tweaking utilities. So these are basically better and more advanced versions of this free one. They have a lot more tweaks than my free one. So if you notice a difference after the free utility, then my premium or standard tweaking utility will help you so much more. I have hundreds of reviews on my website and my Discord server, so make sure to check them out. Now let's just start the video. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is download the tool. So simply go to the description of this video and you can see download and just press on the Discord link. And this should put you in my Discord server. So after you have the Discord app open, simply verify right here. And then you can see the free tweaks category. And here you can download the utility. So if there's already a new version out, just use that. But if there isn't, get this video to 1,000 likes and I'll drop version 2.1 with more tweaks. So yeah, simply go to the download right here. So simply right click on it, download it. And it should be in your downloads folder, so simply right click on it, press extract all, extract, and here you can simply just run it. So right click on it, run it as administrator. And if you're wondering, by the way, before we get into it, if this file is a virus or anything, you can simply go and put it into virustotal.com. Boom. This basically uses a bunch of antiviruses to scan files, and simply take the batch file, and look, there's 0 detections. Alright, so it just opened, and here you can make a restore point, which I highly recommend making one so you can revert the settings in the future. Simply press 1, enter, and I'll skip to when it's finished. Here's the reworked menu. I made it a lot smaller. Instead of 30 options, there's only 10, but it does the same thing, if not more. I added a lot of tweaks in this update, so it's really worth it to do so if you have done my previous utilities. So yeah, simply press 1, enter, and this will do a bunch of tweaks. So I'll just skip to when it's finished since there isn't really anything to explain about this. But yeah, just let it run. Alright, so after that we have power tweaks. So simply press 2, enter. And don't do these if your PC has overheating issues. So simply apply the EXM power plan, just press 1, enter. And you can see it applied the EXM free power plan V2. But I'll personally use my premium one still. And after that, just simply press 2, enter, power tweaks, and yeah, alright. So after that, we have Windows and deep load. So here you can basically just do all the options. And also, I forgot to tell you guys, there's reverts. If you press letter E, you can basically revert a bunch of the settings without needing to use a restore point. But yeah, let's go to Windows. So here, basically just press 1, let it run for a little bit because there's a decent amount of settings. 2, 3, and this is how it will basically look. I'll skip to when this is finished. Alright, so after that, I'm just gonna go to disable game DVR and disable useless animations. You just copy my settings, and yeah, that's all you do. Make sure smooth edges on screen fonts and show thumbnails instead of icons is checked. I mean, they don't necessarily have to be checked, but they're nice quality of life things, and I recommend having them checked. Just press OK, boom. After that we have disable Bluetooth, which most of you guys don't use Bluetooth and it just runs in the background, so that's why it's recommended to disable it. After that we have Windows Update Blocker, which this blocks updates from randomly starting up. And why would you want that? It's because they take up a lot of performance. For example, if you're playing Fortnite and the Windows update starts mid-game, you will probably get like half of the FPS that you normally get. So trust me, I recommend having them disabled, and when you want to actually install one, enable it. But I would only do that every few months. I wouldn't install each update personally, since you would have to retweak your PC each time. Sorry if this is a lot of information. But also another thing, if you want to use the Microsoft Store, like download something, make sure you enable updates. Because for some reason, the Windows Update service messes with Microsoft Store. But yeah, after that, we have disable Cortana, another useless Windows feature, uninstalls it as well. And then we have disable telemetry. So yeah, that's everything for Windows category. After that, we have clean, which this will clean a bunch of temporary devices which your PC doesn't need. And then it will clean your disk. And yeah, it should finish. If it takes a little while or gets stuck, just press enter and it should fix it. But yeah, after that we have RAM tweaks, pretty self-explanatory. After that we have autoruns app. So here you basically select the services that you want to disable. So go to log on and basically make sure everything is unchecked except your antivirus. So I use Asset, this is my antivirus, CMD, and also these NA files. And if you want to, I personally keep my browsers updated, but if you want to, you can uncheck that as well. But yeah, after that we have GPU tweaks, which here you can basically just select if you have an NVIDIA, AMD, or Intel GPU. If you don't know what GPU you have, just go to Task Manager, go to Performance, and GPU. I have an NVIDIA GPU, so I'm just gonna do number 1. Also, real quick, I want to ask you guys, only about 5% of people who watch my videos are subscribed to me, so please change that ratio by just hitting the button. It's a really small thing that you can do, and it will help me out a lot. After that we have CPU tweaks. This is all pretty self-explanatory. And USB tweaks as well. So after that we have mouse and keyboard. So here just press 10. Basically, the way you pick it is you go to Task Manager and you comment whatever CPU you have right here. So I have a 13th Gen i7. So for example, this is a high-end CPU, and I'll tell you whichever one of these options to use. So just comment your CPU and I'll tell you. But yeah, just press 1 and that's all. So after you finish all the tweaks, simply just restart your PC. If this helped you, just comment below how much FPS this gave you. And yeah, if you want to revert the tweaks completely, like go back, just press R, enter, and this will start a restore point. Go next and select the XM for utility. Just make sure your SSD is selected, your C drive where you have Windows installed, and just press finish. But I'm not going to use a restore point, of course. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. But you can simply press W and this will take you to my website where you can get my better tweaks. So here you can check out my premium and standard tweaking utilities. There's also a lot more reviews and customer reviews. And yeah, if you're thinking about getting them and you have any questions, just ask in my Discord server. I'm happy to answer. And even if you have any like general tweaks questions, I'll help you guys most of the time if I'm not busy. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for the recent support. Bye.